Hello, all you beautiful people. This is Intentional Healing, and I am Nicole Bridger. Today, I want to talk to you about feelings that you might be avoiding. I know for myself that when I'm kind of like procrastinating or tending to go scroll Instagram sort of mindlessly a little bit more than usual, there's something there that I'm avoiding, and something worth looking at. So before we begin, just take a deep breath. And for these next few moments, just allow yourself to be here. Everything that's calling your attention out there in the world will still be there when you're done. So take a minute right now to notice, whether it's right now in your life or, occasionally in your life, if there's something that you tend to do that's a way for you to check out. Like I said, for me, going to social media like Instagram or Facebook just mindlessly and a lot more often than usual. If there's something that's I'm meant to do and I just keep procrastinating and keep putting it off. Perhaps even that feeling of working so much, working in a way that you're avoiding something. That's kind of the key, because there's nothing wrong with working, there's nothing wrong with working out, there's nothing wrong with social media. It's only when it becomes a place where we can tune out that it doesn't make it wrong. It just means there's something there to look at. What are we tuning out? What are we avoiding feeling? For some of us, sometimes we avoid feeling by binge watching Netflix. And sometimes it even feels productive. Over working out, exercising. Exercise is great for you. But how can we tell when we're using exercise as a way to numb out, escape, and feel like we're still being productive? Those are maybe a little bit trickier to see because they are seen as good habits, exercising, working. But then there's certain habits that already have shame around them, like binge eating or drinking or smoking, sex, like overly indulging. And again, there's nothing wrong with any of those things. But noticing when you're using it as a way to check out. And the first thing that you want to do is make sure that you don't put any more guilt or shame on that. They can be really tricky to see sometimes, especially when they're sort of productive in society's eyes. And also, because it's been a place for us to go that feels better than what we are feeling that we are trying to avoid and also don't know how to process, it's kind of like taking away your safety net. Even just recently, I was explaining to a client who was indulging in binge watching Netflix, that's like, it's giving her a little time out from what she's feeling that she does not yet have the tools to deal with. And to not make the Netflix wrong, because in fact it's how she's kind of giving herself a break from what she's feeling. And as soon as you make it wrong, you actually end up holding on to it even tighter, and therefore suppressing those emotions even further, because your mind actually goes into kind of defensive. Don't take away that thing that actually makes me feel better for a second. Take smoking. For people who are perhaps dealing with high stress or high anxiety, the act of smoking has become a space where they can just chill out for a moment. And to take that away just leaves them with this feeling of panic without providing the space for what to do with those emotions. So as you kind of bring this stuff to light, just be really gentle with yourself, and don't shame yourself or guilt yourself or punish yourself for having those escape moments, escaping mechanisms. As soon as you shame yourself, you definitely will grip onto that coping mechanism even tighter. And shame and guilt is no way to inspire yourself to make change. We often think that being mean to ourselves will somehow bring about the change that we desire, when actually, what if you could be kind to yourself and encourage, gently nudge and inspire. So once you allow yourself to see something that you're doing that is a kind of escape time mode, then take a deep breath and ask yourself, what am I feeling that this escape place allows me relief from? You may want to close your eyes and take a deep breath. And just go into your body. Ask yourself, where in your body do you feel this? These emotions that you want to suppress, run away from, have a break from. You may even want to put your hand on that part of your body, lovingly. Simply ask this part of you, what is it that you're feeling? Is it fear, anger, resentment, guilt, frustration? Put your own words around it. And if this feeling could talk, take a deep breath. What is it trying to say to you? What is it trying to keep you safe from? What is it afraid of? Take a deep breath and just allow whatever is coming up. And whatever is coming up for you, these are the feelings that are uncomfortable to feel, that are causing you to go to that escape place. And for now, just reminding yourself that it's okay to feel them for a little while. It's safe to allow yourself to have these feelings, to notice them. You may even want to write them down as they come up. And really in there noticing the deeper fear that's in there. Not trying to fix it, not trying to judge it, not trying to make it wrong, just allowing it to be there and listening. Because that part of you is actually trying to help you. So now as you become aware of the deeper feelings that are in there, that you are avoiding, with love, when you get that urge to do the thing, asking yourself again, is there something that I'm feeling that I'm avoiding? Now, careful not to make that action, like let's say it's exercise. This doesn't mean that now every time you exercise, it means you're avoiding feeling. We are not such black and white creatures. And there's no rules that apply to everything. But instead, go inside and ask yourself, who is driving this action forward? Is it the part of me that loves myself, that loves exercising, that wants to go and enjoy? Or is it a part of me that's feeling anxious, angry, resentful, and needs to go and burn off steam and numb out? Because in that, when you actually become aware of the intention that's behind the action, that's the window in. I can see how I'm feeling all this anxiety and anger right now, and I don't know what to do with it, and all I want to do is just go exercise till I'm exhausted, till I'm too tired to even feel this. Okay, let's pause and go in there and ask yourself, why am I feeling so angry, so anxious? And what can I do in this moment to help me feel just a little bit better? But not from a place of punishing myself or making this wrong or guilting myself, but from a place of loving myself. Can I go and do something that will help me actually feel better? From that place of loving myself. So I hope that's a little bit helpful for you. If you are noticing that you have been avoiding feeling some things lately, and don't worry, we all do it. It's no big deal. And please feel free to be in touch, write anytime. NicoleBridger.com is my website, and my Instagram is Nicole Bridger as well. Have a blessed day.